Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I have no idea. I forgot. You know what? I'm terrible about these. I record a video, and then I don't do anything with it, and then I create one, and then whatever. So, I have no idea what I'm on, but, alright guys. So here's the deal. I want to talk employment with you. Right now, there are a lot of businesses that are struggling to hire. There is this idea that there's a worker shortage. It's not the case, and it's not that people don't want to work. So most of the worker shortages, I think, is in the hospitality industry, the service industry, right? So the thing is people don't want to work those jobs anymore. Those jobs are crap. Let's be real, right? They require a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and there's low reward, money, whatever. If it's minimum wage, it's not that great. And still in the US, we still operate on a tipping system, which it depends on who you talk to, whether it's good or bad. I think it's bad because people don't know how to tip, and you can't control how people tip. You could provide the best service. If somebody orders their food, their drinks are never empty, their food is ordered, it comes out within, I don't know, 10 minutes, they're still gonna tip you 10%. And you've done everything right, everybody's on their game, and yet you're still being tipped like garbage. So tipping needs to go. So a lot of these people, when they got laid off, they don't want to go back to those jobs. They want to work somewhere else. Well, IT, there truly is a work shortage. And IT, there's just not enough people for the jobs that are open. And IT is one of those weird things, right? Where at all aspects of IT, whether it's low-end repair, the basics, programming, database administration, it doesn't matter at what level. There's just not enough people. Through my day hustle, I see that, right? We had a position open for 6 months. We hired a guy. He was a piece of shit. And he pretty much forced his hand and he had to quit. So there's that. But even right now, right? So I had, as many of you know, I had another employee that was working for me that was here when I purchased the business. I decided to keep him on for a couple different reasons. One, I wanted to see what his capabilities were, what his understanding was of IT, to kind of understand too, you know, where he was at the business. He was kind of running it a little bit, so I kind of wanted to see what he had learned. But he also knew the people. He knew the customers, and the customers knew him. So it just made sense to keep him. Well, some things happened. A lot of things happened, and I'm gonna be honest. He quit before I could fire him. Just to say, the last couple weeks have been arguably the most stressful weeks of business ownership, because I've had to balance both the day job, the day hustle, with here, and it's actually gone quite well. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I mean, revenue is up in a weird way. Sales are up, which is awesome. That's kind of what we want as business owners, right? Had an interview. I've had one interview. I've got another one scheduled coming up, and I've got a third one I'm going to schedule. And really, I think as business owners, right, we want to capitalize on our revenue. But what we don't understand is maybe bringing someone in, paying them a little bit more, incentivizing them to work harder, even as a small business, because you may not have the financial ability to be able to pay somebody what they're actually worth. So there's all kinds of things that we can do. And in fact, I hate to say this, but it was a video I saw on the gram, on Instagram, where a guy was talking that many small business owners don't hire people because they don't think they can afford it. But there are all kinds of different ways. Obviously, most of us, when we hear a commission job, we run away, because it's much similar to that of the hospitality industry, where it's tip-based, right? But commission isn't. You could work your tail off, not make one single sale. You could work for 70 hours with one customer and not make a single sale, which sucks, because now you've wasted 70 hours. You're not getting paid for that borderline 2 weeks of work. Yeah, that's 2 weeks. I'm trying something a little different as a business owner, and it's either going to make or break me. This is a make or break situation. I'm going to pay somebody $15 an hour. That's what kind of the range I'm looking at is $12.50 to $17. $12.50 is the lower end. 15 is the mid end, and of course 17 is the higher end. 15 is my goal. It's what I want to get somebody in here at. My goal for this person, and I think if you're gonna go about this the right way, is you have to have an expectation of yourself and of where this person's going to go. So my expectation is that this person is going to not only do the repairs, but they're going to sell. They're going to sell everything from machines to service. They're going to be able to look and say, okay, Miss Smith, your computer is slow. Here's why it's slow. Here's what we can do to fix it. If you don't want to fix it and you want to go ahead and buy a new machine, well, let's get one quoted for you and we'll get ABC done to it. That's something that I haven't had here. And it's something weird, and something I've struggled with because I worked retail for a very long time. I learned that you have to be not ruthless, you have to be truthful. You have to be honest, those are two different things. And you have to ask questions, and you have to ask for the sale. A lot of times we are so self-conscious that we just don't ask for the sale. So my goal for this person is that they're going to ask for the sale, they're going to present a problem, present options. That's a big one. If you present a problem with no options, then, well, that's no good to anybody. So this person, I expect them to sell. You know, me just being in here for a week by myself, I think that's why sales have increased, is because I'm telling people, your machine is 10 years old, it's time to get a new one. Oh, by the way, I have one in here, let me get it set up for you, and here we go. My goal for this person is that they increase sales, so I'm gonna pay them for their work. So they're gonna get their $15 an hour, but they're also gonna get commission on certain things, right? So services, so if we have a specific service that is monthly recurring revenue, they're gonna get a percentage of that overall. So if it's a 12-month contract, maybe they'll get the first month. If they sell any other kind of service like that, there'll be a percentage or a flat dollar amount for those. So I think it's one that we as business owners need to look at our most valuable service, right? Most valuable product and say, okay, I can bring this person on. I can't afford to pay them $25 an hour, but I can surely afford to pay them in a manner where they're gonna work their butts off, because people are motivated, most normal people are motivated by money, right? I'm motivated by money. That's why I come to work every day. If you motivate your people as a small business owner, if you motivate them by money with commission sales, top of their hourly rate, then I think you're going to grow. If I have to dive into my profits just a little bit to bring somebody on now, get them trained and get them selling, my profits can double, my profits can triple, they can quadruple. I think that's something we have to look at. So guys, I hope hearing my story and hearing what I'm doing might change your perception on hiring and employment. And I hope it brings some light to the employment crisis that we are and are not having. I hope it helps. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video. I'm not going to promise I'm going to release one next week or in a month. So guys, keep a lookout. Hit the subscribe, hit that bell so you know when one does come out, so it doesn't sneak out and you've seen episode 4 and you're like, well, what the heck? What happened to 3 or 2, I think, for that matter. But guys, I hope you like this content. If there's something you're struggling with that maybe I can help you with or the community can help you with, ask it in the comments. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's something you want to see me talk about with my business, let me know. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.